some nights, before sleep comes, I see the temple burning. I see those same flames in your eyes too.
Thank you for seeing me.
Alright, you guys. This is a Sid working on a little bit of some Assassin's Creed stuff. It would seem that Ubisoft has got some interesting things in the works for not only Assassin's Creed Shadows here, but also the re-release of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which seems to be called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync. Or at least that's what I'm gathering. But apparently, in early May, there's supposed to be some story drops and content, free story drops and content coming. The works of Louis Froze, West, and Codex update and quality of life improvements. Late May, it looks like there's going to be a Parker's update, height gain back and side eject, new vertical. Now, y'all bear with me. I'm trying to pronounce this stuff to where y'all understand me. I am Southern. Alright? So, getting back and side effect eject, new vertical leg jump, and photo mode enhancement with filters, stickers, poses. Not sure why, but anyway, ambient music. Of course, this month there was a free DLC for the bow weapon, non-legendary version is available as of now to all players, plus PSSR2 support on PS5, Pro and mouse and keyboard controls for the Switch 2. So, looks like Ubisoft is living up to what they said, even though I know a lot of people give Ubisoft a lot of trouble, especially over the latest thing. Apparently there was a some kind of lawsuit or something where on a racing game Ubisoft did. But I have to say, okay, that particular racing game, and I can't think of the name of it right offhand, I've never actually played it, but I did do some checking on that and stuff like that. And apparently, wow. Apparently they have already been adjusting some of the climbing ability and stuff like that, because y'all just saw me scale that wall like Spider-Man. So apparently they are making the adjustments they said they are making. But back to the racing game thing. I did some research on that and checking on it because it didn't sound right that Ubisoft would just end a game without some kind of clarification or something. And I checked, and from what I understood, it was never supposed to be a long-lived thing anyway. From what I gathered, it was originally listed to be a temporary thing. I don't know why this particular shinobi was attacking me, but apparently he had issues. I guess he didn't like me or something, which is odd. But anyway, from what I understood from the write-up on the internet, that particular racing game, and I'm not 100% sure what the game was. If y'all will bear with me for just a moment, I will look it up though and let y'all know.
I saw movement.
Let's see. And apparently, these little Chinese men want to be rude and just come over and start a fight with me while I'm trying to do something. This is what they get for it. Or that's what I get for it, apparently. I should have been paying attention. I should really hook up a soundboard to this thing. That way, every time I die, I can put in some kind of weird, like, sound, like stormtrooper screaming or something. That would be hilarious, in my opinion. But anyway, according to this write-up, okay, well, this is kind of vague. Okay, it's something about a limited use license, and not. But anyway, it was about some racing game they put out, and they only had a limited use license on it. And I've done this write-up on the full details on why that I pulled up here, though, is kind of vague and strange. It's not being very clear. But from what I gathered, it's about some racing game that apparently Ubisoft only had a limited licensing for, and according to the information I got a hold of, it was actually listed to be a limited thing. It was never supposed to be a long term. But hey, you know how that goes. I mean, nowadays, I mean, either Ubisoft's being sued because somebody got butthurt and all up in the air, or they're trying to hack Rockstar. Go figure. Some people you just can't please. But apparently you can climb trees now in this game. Interesting. Well, anyway, as you can see from what I'm doing here, Ubisoft is living up to their what they're saying they're going to do. Um, that works. Mow some grass, kill an enemy at the same time. I guess that's kind of like the old redneck joke of cutting your grass and finding a car. And in this case, cut the grass and killed somebody at the same time. But as far as the bow thing that I mentioned a little bit ago, now I want everybody to be understanding on this because I don't want some weird drama or something coming back later. The bow that they are referring to just happens to be a long bow. You can see it on my back. Because yes, I have already gone through that particular quest line to get that item. So, it's actually a pretty decent bow. Out. Now that's just low. I call in my backup, and they let me get my ass kicked anyway. What the hell? Some friends they turned out to be. Brings me the old comment of friends like you, who needs enemies? Anyway, you guys, so we got plenty of new content coming for not only AC Shadows, but also the remastered version of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which actually I'm looking forward to. That was literally one of my favorite Assassin's Creed games. So far, there's only been like 4 that I ranked up there at the top of the rest. And I seem to be royally sucking at this game tonight. I promise y'all, I'm better than this. It's just, tonight, for some reason, it's just not happening. But anybody that's watched some of my older streams know I do much better than this. It's just, this time, for some reason, I'm just having bad luck.
What a fight. Hope you aren't hurt.
That went a little better. Oh, look. More little Asian guys. Normally, if you use throwing knives, you can usually retrieve them from the dead bodies. Apparently, this time it didn't want me to. So,
Something over there.
I don't know about y'all, but these Ronins get on my nerves after a little bit. Always arrogant and thinking they just whoop anybody that comes by.
You have much to answer for.
But as far as new stuff coming to AC Shadows and new stuff from Ubisoft, I try my best to try to keep y'all up to date as possible on some of this stuff. um, Unfortunately, I actually have a real life outside of my home, so I don't always get to jump on and give out information. Anything seriously wrong with the horse? Like the fact that it's missing its saddle for some reason. And I don't know why. I'm not sure what the whole shinobi attacking thing is. Kind of weird. It's some of the new stuff. I haven't quite got familiar with it yet. It just doesn't quite make sense to me since Naoi here is actually supposed to be a shinobi. So I'm not 100% sure why they're attacking her. Maybe they don't like the fact that she's a female group. And back then they were kind of finicky on things like that. Asleep on the job. He ought to be ashamed of himself.
This place is hostile. Best to go unnoticed.
Yep.
Send you to your ancestors. Yoda, Ian. Why won't you die?
Yep. More fish food. People line them up just right before they fall in. By the way, if anybody hasn't played this game yet, I recommend as soon as possible finding those bells and doing away with them. Because if you don't, you'll be sorry that you didn't. Because if they ring the bell, then you get a bunch of, well, sumo-sized warriors coming after you. And they're not easy to get away with, get rid of. And since somebody in the background wants to make fun of the way I said that, I said they're not easy to get away from. Which means I will be pulling out the duct tape later for that person. Because, in my opinion, we got all these comedians out of work and her over there trying to apply for the damn job. Because she thinks she's funny. She might be funny in the head, but don't worry, you guys. If you don't hear out of me more after tonight, you'll know she murdered me in my sleep. Since that does happen to be my wife I'm talking to. Of course you won't. Because, well, no, I better not say that. One of the feminists in the world will overhear me and then start raising Cain.
Well, fudge then. Go ahead and say it.
Okay, I'll say it. Wife gave me permission, so I'm going to say it. No, my wife will not murder me in my sleep. She won't even divorce me. And you know why? Because she can't drive. That's why she keeps me around.
How's that do?
We're not going down that road, okay? I'm not starting a war with the feminists. It's just not worth it.
No.
Huh?
Wow. Really? That has got to be the dumbest Japanese soldier I ever saw in my life. Run in the building, jump in the crate, and all he wants to do is look around and go, huh? And go back to staring at a wall like he's got no brain. That's just, you know, you really needed to be stabbed because, I mean, seriously, you let me wander in the room, looked around going, huh, and then went right back to staring at a wall. I did. Even the high up Japanese lord would kill you for that.
Yep.
Go figure. Anyway, you guys, just the same as always, I actually encourage open chat during my streams, questions, stuff like that. Basic conversation. Yeah, please at least keep it PG. We don't want to go like weird and R-rated with this.
Yes.
But yes, everybody is welcome to join in on the chats, ask questions, all that good stuff. I don't mind. Just make sure you're asking them in the YouTube chat, not my PlayStation chat, because I like for the questions to be able to pop up in the YouTube. That way, everybody can be involved in the conversation.
And also, if you miss the questions, you can answer.
Hmm?
I said, and also, if you miss the questions, you can write back and answer.
Yes, that actually does help me, because if I happen to miss a question and don't answer it during the stream, then that means I can go back and read through them because I usually do. I usually go through and read and see if there was any questions asked that I might have missed. That gives me the ability to go back and check, and this is not working the way I planned. It did not work the way I planned at all. And that was just low. They shot me in the butt with an arrow and killed me. How does that work? Death by butt stabbing? Is that even humanly possible? I know you guys, it's cheating, but it thins out the problems I have to deal with. And besides, they're only NPCs. They'll come back. And that's what y'all get for stabbing me in the butt with arrows. This is usually when I would say Simon says they're all dead. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, since y'all saw me jump off that wall just now, make sure you do that just right so you don't fall in this deep hole right here when you do it. I actually did that one time. It didn't feel good. I died when I hit the bottom. You can climb into the hole, but I don't recommend just jumping off into it. It doesn't end well.
This could be trouble. I'll enjoy this.
Yo, my honest opinion, Ubisoft needs to add in a thing where you can actually place out a big cart of Japanese sake. Get the whole town drunk. Then you don't have to worry about fighting them. Go by, knock them over the head, knock them out cold, do what you got to do, and go on about your business. They wake up with a hangover and a bad headache. This is the weird stuff I think of when I'm bored.
That's strange. I require help!
Yes, it was necessary to kill the female. She would have squealed and alerted the whole dang place. Yes, I just did what y'all think I did. I threw her down a well. I know, that was horrible of me. Kill a woman and throw her down a well.
Well, I mean, you have to hide the body. You know?
Yes, but most people would think about the concept of it is a well that I threw a dead body down, which would end up polluting and tainting the water
True.
and adding bacteria to the water. Well, I really hate to say it, but in feudal Japan, you probably didn't want to drink the damn water anyway. It'd probably give you the runs.
Ew.
I'll let y'all figure that one out.
Look!
I'm sure most of them are smart enough to do that.
So,
Talking about cricket.
what about crickets?
It's so fun.
I mean, I'm talking, it's just no one's talking back, which means I'm crazy or something. I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I recommend using those as much as possible when playing this game because it will keep you from having to deal with extra people. Sometimes it's just easier to blow them up.
Justin, are you enjoying going back and forth over here?
There is nothing of interest, no.
But I was talking about this earlier. I don't think I ever finished the comment. I did say that Assassin's Creed Black Flag was one of my favorite Ubisoft Assassin's Creed games, but I never said what the other three was, since I did say that there were four that I ranked up there as the best ones, which obviously one of them is the one I'm playing, because I have to say they did an amazing job doing this one. Not so much just the character, but the graphics, the weather patterns, seasons change. They really did a fantastic job putting this game together. I also have to say the same about AC Valhalla. If no one's played that one, that's a Viking era game, which is also a very well made game. I've also streamed it.
Prepare to die!
Sorry.
Now that's just uncalled for. Whatever happened to Japanese and the art of fair fight?
There is no such thing.
According to the Japanese back then, there was.
Well, it's not.
They wanted the fights to have honor in them. Where's the honor of stabbing somebody in the back with a sword while they're fighting someone else? There's no honor in that.
Back with Sam and you.
It
There we go.
be a shame. Deadlock.
There. No.
Yes, y'all already saw me kill her once. They made me do it again. And this time, I will be nice. I won't throw her down the well. I'll just put her over in the bushes. That way, you environmentalists won't fuss at me. Now she can just biodegrade the bushes. Now she's fertilizing. Anyway.
Oh.
Hey, if you're going to play video games and live stream, have fun with it. Make fun of the people you're having to beat on. While you're at it, throw them in the bushes.
Someone help me!
Yes, I know, everybody. That was low. I killed a Japanese person while they were just drinking their tea, but if I'd let them get up and run, they would have alerted the whole blasted village. So, sorry, but they had to die. I don't know if he can hear you or not.
Huh?
Okay, so I went back on my word. I throwed somebody down the well. Get over it. Not my problem. Sweetie, I can't hear him.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Got you. All right, I'm gonna shut up now.
I don't need a middleman. Or woman.
I didn't know. I forgot.
Take a nap in the bushes. You have to be fast to pull that trick off.
You, Snoopy.
Although I do have to admit, if the people in feudal Japan was anything like a lot of people in this game here, they weren't very bright. Yep. More fertilizer. Gotta keep the bushes healthy. I know, how mean of me, right?
What's this? Something you'll regret challenging me.
That brings a whole new meaning to the term talk softly and carry a big stick. Now, one thing while I'm thinking about it, because this just kind of popped into my mind. when it comes to Assassin's Creed Shadows, as I was saying earlier, great game, very well designed, very smooth in its animations and stuff. Now, when it comes to the characters, and I'm sure everybody has heard that there is Naoe here. There's also a big old samurai by the name of Yasuke. Well, she is the equivalent of the, well, comparing them to things to give you a rough idea of the differences in them. She's like the world's deadliest cat. As you can see, she is very nimble and can jump around and stuff like that, and hide very easily. Where Yasuke, well, he's the Brahma bull in the china shop. That's about the best way to describe Yasuke. He is all power. I mean, crash through doors, just waylay people like there's no tomorrow. So
Breathe your last.
Put that stick down so I can slap you. Thank you. Yes, actually, they did upgrade the detailing and some other stuff to this game when they added some of the new features to it. Oh no, that was already in it.
Oh.
Yes. Now, of course, if you're not one for blood and stuff like that and a whole lot of gore, then it can be turned off in the settings. I like confusing them for minutes. It's so much fun. But, yeah, y'all kind of grasp the concept of what I mean by Noway is like the most deadly house cat there is. Very nimble, very flexible, just able to hide and move in crazy ways. This is why I would never ever want to make a female ninja mad at me. Because, well, females are a whole lot more flexible than my butt is. And I don't feel like getting my butt whooped by one of them. One point, she'd be all nice and calm. The next minute, she'd be kicking me in my face and stomping me into the ground. So I don't want that.
I will cut you in two. They're up there.
I forgot one.
That might be a threat. Go. Huh?
But yeah, that's pretty much the difference between Noway and Yasuke. Sounds like a weird singing band. I, since I mentioned Black Flag earlier, I'll mention this comment. It's I just like assassinated that person. Dead men tell no tales. Which we'll be doing a lot of that when doing these raids like this in this game, because, well, the ones doing stuff like that are just cleaning stuff like that, low level, believe me, you're going to want to take them out too, because if you don't, they will rat you out to everyone else.
Something's over there.
Shadow.
Somebody I don't have to hide in the bushes. He just died in. Now, these things here, I'm going to go ahead and point this out since I just did that. Every time you find one of these, you can place a red tag on it, like you just saw me do. Then you have people at your hidden camp or camp hideout, whatever you want to call it, that will come by, gather those supplies, and take them back to your main camp. And that actually helps with getting materials for building things in your camp, like different buildings, stuff like that. Right off the top of my head, one of the things you can build in your camp is a training dojo. Then there's a little tea hut for Japanese tea, blacksmith shop. The blacksmith shop, you can go to him, upgrade your weapons, wardrobe, stuff like that. Add extra abilities to your weapons and stuff, just like all the other Assassin's Creed games. There's, most people that's played Assassin's Creed knows that you can do that sort of stuff. It comes in handy. And then, of course, I don't really remember this being part of the original game, but I will show y'all this. If you pull up that and then hold down, for me, it's the center pad in the controller because I'm on a PS5. But you get these little things right here, and you can earn points to retrieve the stuff that's on these pages. As you can see, some of it's outfits, data files, keys, stuff like that, knowledge points. So each time you build up enough experience points, another one of these opens that you can get. And then, of course, you get different outfits as well to go on your characters. This is stuff I should have been streaming and talking about when I first started this game, but I had to kind of learn some of this myself since I hadn't actually had a chance to experience a lot of the game yet. So and yes, just in case somebody was going to ask, if you're wondering why my screen has gone kind of grayish, it's because it kind of like the thing from Assassin's Creed 3. You had what they called Eagle Vision, stuff like that. Roughly the same thing. It allows you to see the heat signature on enemies and stuff like that. It also helps you locate like different chests that might be nearby. Oh, look, more knotheads.
I'm being targeted.
You're asking for trouble. Another dead warrior. Oh? What? What a waste.
Such untrusting people. They always keep their doors barred. Can't understand why. What, afraid somebody's gonna sneak up and stab them?
What was that sound? Death comes for you.
I'm not sure why that didn't work. I have been able to do that in the past.
You can't hide forever. Where? Show me. Huh? They must be under a lot of stress.
A swift death.
That didn't work. Okay. Looks like somebody need to get a mop and a bucket for that mess. Oh, by the way, since I know y'all hear the floor squeaking in this video, I actually did some checking on that, and believe it or not, that was something they literally did back then to alert people in the building that there was somebody there that wasn't supposed to be. So it was kind of like their own little alarm system, apparently.
Come for me. You are the shadow of Iga. 腕前を見せてみろ。
This is the one time you can honestly say they shouldn't have brought a gun to a knife fight.
Hey.
Not exactly sure how I missed that person in there, but
What?
anyway, you guys, since y'all have watched me murder everybody in here, um, be sure to keep tabs on uh, the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm not going through the whole spiel because I know you all have heard that about 1,000,000 times from other people. And hey, feel free to share the videos, let others know. Maybe they play some of the same games that I do and might need some advice or a little assistance with some of it. I will say that I do have one small uh, complaint about the Noway character. Um, I seriously wish they would give her a bow and arrow. Um, mostly because of the fact that I just think with her agility and stuff like that, she would be killer with that. Whatever purged a corrupt had an entity. Yeah, Ubisoft will actually give you little side things like that in the game. Sometimes it's taking out a corrupted entity like that one. Sometimes you have to go in and clean out corrupt characters in some of the castles, which I'm sure there's one of those for tonight as well. Now, this place right here is actually one of your little mini hangouts. You can actually use these to fast travel around the map as you open the map. So they actually come in handy.
Move away.
People are so bossy. Like I said, most of them back then apparently wasn't very bright.
Can you check on that?
Either that or they were afraid of heights because they didn't climb anything. Or at least they don't in this thing.
Huh? Project will not be in vain.
You won't escape.
Come out, coward!
I guess in this case there is an advantage being short. And hiding things easier.
I'm going Huh? Show yourself. You made a mistake.
That's funny. The bigger samurais like that, all they really know how to do if you're out of reach is to throw rocks at you.
Search the area. When I find you... Time to die! I lost him up high! Show your face!
Some fights.
I didn't mean for it to happen. I couldn't help it.
Nothing.
Again, some of them are not very bright. Yeah. No, the one I'm messing with. They give you some. It'd be good. It'd be give you some ideas and some tips on things you should and shouldn't do.
I'll freeze you up.
化け物め待って名を上げる
This looks like fun. Nice to get out for a bit.
You have to kind of watch out when you call in your backup. Sometimes they'll only knock them unconscious, and then you gotta finish them off. And yes, you should finish them off, even though that's kind of like kicking a man when when he's down. But they will get up and attack you again if you don't finish them off. Although, in all honesty, and I'm gonna make this joke, uh, one of the main characters in this game is a Japanese lord, leader, dictator, whatever you want to call him from back then, called Lord Norinaga. And anybody who has ever watched the original Ninja Turtles movies, especially the third one, um, y'all will not be able to hear that name and not picture some of the scenes from the third Ninja Turtles movie and keep a straight face at the same time. And if you haven't seen the third Ninja Turtles movie, and don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up and watch it. Then you will get what I mean by the Lord Noranaga thing. So there's a nice little piece of information for you. I will say this much. If you're going to be playing this game and you go to do one of these corrupt entities, yes, I recommend just going through the area as if you're doing a regular looting run, and go ahead and just bump off everybody. It'll make it a lot easier. But the ones like you see right there on my screen that look like they've got little helmets as an icon, those are the stronger samurai that are at these places. Those are going to give you the most trouble. And hold on, man, pull up the map. If I hide, well, they're a little more difficult, yes. But okay. The samurai ones I was just speaking of, they're a little more difficult. And if you were doing, see, any of the white bird icons like this, that is a lookout point, so to speak, and it actually helps scout out more of the maps, just like it did in all the other Assassin's Creed games. So anybody who has played the Assassin's Creed games knows what that icon is. And at each one of these locations, there's normally a large loot chest. But there's a catch. The only way to unlock that chest is to basically kill all the harder samurai in the area. I think this particular one has 5 at it. So, at this particular one, at the moment, I am not only going after the corrupted entity, which is the purple icon up there on the compass at the top of the screen, but also entering this particular castle and area for the first time. So I will actually be killing off the large samurai and doing that as well. And hopefully not get murdered at the same time.
What a fight. Hope you aren't hurt.
Now, it will take you a little bit to unlock those 2 companions that you can call for assistance. But once you do, as you can see, they do come in handy. Now, now of course, you guys, they do have a cooldown period. So once you use them like that, you have to wait so many seconds, minutes before they will reset. So use them when you absolutely need to.
Fool lingering here. Waste of time.
And with those right there, I don't recommend taking on head on if you don't have to. And y'all try to remember, there is no such thing as a fair fight.
Oh, I'm ready for you. I won't let you escape. Assault!
Oh look, the Three Stooges.
Could you look into that? Huh? Aha! Killing Egon. I am the last fish you see. Die, Shinobi!
Get from me!
I'll deal with you. You win!
A little action keeps me limber.
What violates our peace? trying to insult me? Time to put the enemy down.
Feel how strong my aim is.
Are you still recording?
Down. You will fall.
There's an enemy among us. Enemy!
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, you guys. This area is actually taking longer than I expected. So I am going to go ahead and call it and try this a little earlier. I know y'all was probably hoping I would go ahead and finish out this section, but hey, you ain't stare at a TV screen but so long. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed what I have streamed for you and everything. If you have any questions or comments about whether it be Ubisoft game or this one or whatever, hey, drop me a comment in the comment section, and I'm pretty sure I will read it. I usually check comments on the videos just about every day, Don't always get them every single day, but I do my best to. So, you guys take it easy. But you can only sit and play video games for so long, especially if you happen to be ADHD. Um, After a little bit, you want to get up, move around, and this is definitely one of those moments. So, take it easy, have a great night, and we'll talk to y'all next time. As soon as I get away from the soldier that's trying to stab me.